It's all Saturday. I'm Saddle Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery and with our episode number 248 of our 15 minutes information, inspiration, and motivation to get your day going off great day on Saturdays because you know that Saturday is all about the sale and get you ready for an awesome day. But we got a quote, we've got everything we do here in order to be able to make sure that we are helping you accomplish what you're after in your career, manufacturing home sales, no matter what role you play in the industry. So today we're talking about innovation, not just in a lot of times when you hear the word innovation, you start thinking that only applies to business. That how can I innovate? They need to bring me things that I can use that they have innovated, whether it's whomever it may be, right? But you yourself as a sales consultant need to be innovating, you need to be evolving, you need to be growing, you need to be bringing something new to the table. Because if you continue to do things the way you've always done them, you're going to get left in the way it is. Think about it, right? In Franklin first developed the telephone here to there, and it just in order to be able to even make a call, and certain people were able to do that. And now we've got this little deal right here. Everybody's got a smartphone that they use for so much more than just making phone calls. But it's okay. You have to innovate. You have to keep growing. And that's why I love this quote for a leader and a follower. Innovations. And I tell you guys all the time, you are leaders. You are leaders. Each and every one of you, no matter what your title is a leader. Okay. And that's why you need to continue to grow. I'm coming to you live from here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm at a park where my two younger sons are going through some training this morning. So I'm out here still with your 15 minutes to mastery because I want to make sure that we are providing you what you need. So anyway, what we're talking about today is innovation. Innovation as individuals, not speaking about the company, right? How can you as a sales consultant innovate? So check this out. When you're innovating, you're bringing new ideas, you're bringing new methods, you're improving performance to achieve better results, right? And so that's why we want to make sure that you understand why it's crucial. It's crucial for you to stand out, for you to be able to, excuse me, the glare on the screen made us throw me off a little bit. But anyway, for you to be able to stand out and differentiate yourself from the competition, because everyone out there, look, think about this. I use this script talk. Well, I don't want to call it a description, but I reference this a lot. Most manufactured home dealers are along the same strip. Okay. If there's a manufactured home dealer, typically there's another 1, 2, or 5 on the same strip. Right. And so everybody's got their homes, got their display models. And even if they're not next to you, if they're on the other side of town, when a customer, potential home buyer drives into one and then they go into the other, what do they see when they first when they're first driving up? They see the homes, they just see the display models. The homes tend to look the same. Right? Let's just be honest. That's how it is. You pull up to a retail center, you go into a community, and whether it's in one community or another, the homes tend to kind of look the same at some point. So the difference between location A, B, C, D, or community A, B, C, and D is you, because the companies are the companies, right? And so you need to be able to differentiate yourself from the competition. And your competition is not just the other retailer or community. The other competition is the other sales consultants in those places, and even within your own location. So you've got to be able to stand out in your market. And innovative sales consultants, they differentiate themselves. Unique solutions, approaches, buying experiences. We'll get into that towards the end. And that is what makes you different. So how can you innovate to be able to stand out? Okay. Well, that comes from you. That comes from your desire. That comes from what it is that you're trying to accomplish, not just within the business, but for yourself. right? Because that's going to lead you to separate yourself, create that distance factor between you and anyone else in the market, in within another location, and possibly even depending on the size of your state, within the state, right? And the whole idea here is, how can you be the source in your market? How can you be the trusted authority, right? How can you build customer loyalty? Well, that comes from being innovative. That comes from you having a unique approach to your sales process. Now, every location has their sales process, and I'm not telling you you're supposed to go and change your sales process. I don't know what your sales process is like. Okay. But what I can tell you is, you need to make sure that you are fresh. You need to make sure that you are doing everything within your power to be able to stand out, to be able to provide an enhanced buying experience, to be able to make yourself be the source, like we said. Because by doing that, now you're establishing yourself as an expert. You're establishing yourself, like I said, as that trusted authority within your market. That goes to, what are you doing with your social media? Again, social media is to be able to promote the company. You are your own company. You are your own LLC. So you should be using your social media to promote you, yourself, within your role of what you do there in your location, right? It's not about selling the homes, man. I'm telling you, your social media accounts are not about, hey, I've got this home and it's got this, and it's got 3 bedrooms and it's 2 baths, and the price is $99.99 only for a limited time. That's every once in a while. Your social media should be about you. It should be about how you are the expert. It's about you providing information, kind of like this 15 minutes to mastery, right? That we do daily, kind of like the live training that we do Monday through Friday, kind of like the role playing calls that we do every first and third Wednesday, kind of like the goals calls that we do every fourth Wednesday of the month, and everything else that we do on top of that, to be able to provide the information that you and any housing consultant across the country would need. So you need to do the same thing with your social media. Put yourself out there as the source, as the expert, as the trusted authority, because then that's going to build up customer loyalty as people start to see that out there, and as they start to deal with you a little bit more, and those people that you do end up being able to move forward into the next step of them being able to purchase their home, then they're gonna have that loyalty to you, because you stand out as the trusted authority. And what are the benefits then of being an innovative sales consultant? Why would I want to do that, right? Here's the thing: when you are innovative, that means that you're constantly looking at ways to improve. You're constantly looking at what it is that can be done internally, yourself. What can you do to get better? Right? Kind of like these boys out here putting in work during the off season so they can get better. Well, you need to do the same thing. You need to apply yourself. You need to learn your craft. You need to learn about the market. You need to learn about what you do, so that then when you start doing these things, or when you're learning these things, now it adds to your problem solving skills. You're able to provide more creative solutions. You're able to think outside the box, because that's just how your mind works. When you're constantly feeding your mind, when you're constantly growing, when you're constantly challenging yourself, pushing yourself to do more, be more, and go for more, you just on it, man. It's kind of like with this business. If I just did the business to do the business and didn't just engulf myself in it, I wouldn't be able to come up with solutions to situations that we run into. I wouldn't be able to, like you hear people say that most businesses, small businesses, are, a month, sometimes even less, from just going totally broke. I was having that conversation this morning, as a matter of fact, right? Sometimes it's like we're days from going broke, and I've got to get innovative, man. I got to think on my feet. I got to make sure we're moving forward. I got to make sure that I'm being influential, and the only way that I can do that is by being able, or constantly learning, constantly getting better, constantly pushing myself, taking in from I need to be able to provide the solutions that are going to then command what I am asking in return, which obviously is the payment, right? And then also by being that, learning in that manner and pushing yourself, you're able to be more adaptive. You can adapt yourself to changes within the market. You're not just there like, oh my gosh, things changed. Oh, they changed the financing, they changed the programs, and now what am I going to do? Prices went up. What am I going to do? when you're that type of person, you're able to adapt. It also leads you being innovative leads obviously to increase sales, increase revenue, increase money in your bank account. Okay, but being innovative, like I said, most importantly, is going to be the growth that happens within you. It's going to be that spark, that fire that you have, that passion that's going to lead to advancement. Whether you're running a business or whether you're a sales consultant in your own business, it's going to just make you a different person. And I talk about this all the time. We here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, or yes, we're here to help you guys learn to sell better, right? Get you more effective, more efficient. But really, the main thing we're trying to do is make sure we're helping you become a better person, pushing you as far as personal and professional development, because that is going to go much further than just teaching you the skills of manufactured home sales, which we can do hands down better than anyone out there. Better than anyone out there. I'm telling you right now, we do it better than anyone out there. No matter how long they've done it, because of the innovation, because of the passion, because of the purpose that we talked about yesterday. So that's what we want out of you. We want you to become that better or that best person that you can be. So what are the top ways that you, my friends, can become innovative? Well, let's run through this. All right. Drum roll, please. Here we go. We're going to start off from the top. Okay. First, you've got to leverage technology, man. We're in a day and age where technology rules the world. All right. And so you've got to make sure that you're leveraging technology, whether it's a CRM, whether it's any apps that you may have on your phone, your financial calculator app that you can have on your phone, so that you can be able to show your customers how much money they will actually save by paying an X amount of dollars per month extra to the principal. What does that first 5 years of interest that they can apply towards their taxes, what does that save them, right? Because as you know, for the first 5 years, the interest you pay is tax deductible. So what does that do to their overall mortgage? What does that do to their bank account? So leverage the technology that's out there that will separate you from everyone else. That's just two things, right? CRM, financial calculator app on your phone. There's so much more out there. Appointment apps. There's all these calendars, where the people can schedule appointments with you. There's so much out there that can automate the process, even for you as a sales consultant. So be sure you're doing that. Obviously, you want to develop a unique sales strategy. How can I stand out? How can I, as an individual, if I was on the sales floor somewhere, how can Cesar Mascoro Jr. stand out from any other housing consultant within my location and within the market that I'm in? It takes me developing a unique sales strategy that's going to help me continue to stand out above anybody else. But that takes me putting in the work. That takes me doing that. I don't do that in front of the customer. I don't practice with the customers. That means I have to, in order for me to be able to be influential with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery and our clients, that doesn't mean I'm on the game when I'm on the call. I need to prepare. I need to continue to learn. I need to continue to push myself. I need to continue to be engulfed in what I do, because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to separate myself from anyone and everyone that's out there. And that's what you can do as well. So develop your own unique sales strategy. You be you, but make sure that you is influential, energetic, inspirational, and professional. All right. Next thing, stay informed, stay educated. There you go. Constantly feed your mind, right? Constantly feed your mind. Do not be that person that's just waiting for everybody to tell them how to do it, and then you don't get anywhere. You feel like you're trapped. If you're that kind of person that has to be spoon fed everything, you feel trapped, and you're only going to do as much as you can do, because you're always holding yourself back. Nobody's holding you back from going out there and learning and getting better. And sometimes you're going to fall. Sometimes you're going to fail. That's okay too. I'd rather push myself, go forward, fail, get back up, and keep going. Learn from that. Oh, crap. Okay. So if I say this, that doesn't work. If I do that, the deal falls apart. If I don't ask this, then I'm not really getting a real deal. Learning from those things is okay. It's great. It will actually help you avoid those things down the line as long as you're learning from it. So stay informed, stay educated, keep pushing yourself, keep learning. It's every day, not just every other day, not just a couple days a week. It's got to be every day because there's always something that can be improved and something that can be learned, which leads to the next point. Ask for feedback and learn from it. Don't be afraid of it. There's too many people out there. Well, I don't want to. I'd rather not because then what if they didn't like it or what if they say something? Man, hopefully they say something rude. Hopefully they say something mean. Hopefully they have something to say that you sucked at this, that you didn't do this right, that you know what, this could have been better. Because if you're the type of person that truly wants to stand out, if you're the type of person that truly wants to build something big, if you're the type of person that wants to continue to improve, you're going to take that, you're going to be thankful for it, you're going to be grateful for it, and you're going to actually make the changes. You're going to actually improve. You're actually going to go forward. So ask for and learn from feedback. Okay. And lastly, offer unexceptional, right? Not and offer unexceptional customer experience. Okay. That's what you want to do. Offer an exceptional customer buying experience. And that comes from you being innovative as a sales consultant. The more that you can push yourself, the more that you can grow, the more that you can offer that to your clients, the more that you're going to stand out. And by doing so, my friends, you will be the source in your market so that you can help anyone and everyone accomplish their goal of becoming homeowners. And that's what we want to see for you. We want to see you thrive and succeed and operate at an elite level. Because Manufactured Home Sales Master is here to help take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So I wish you a great selling Saturday today. I hope that your day is filled of appointments today. And if it's not, you better get on the phones right now. Stay on the phone so you got somebody in front of you. And I don't mean calling buddies. I don't mean calling your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever it may be. Okay. I mean on the phone, hunting down deals. Because today is all about new business. You guys have a great selling Saturday. And we're here to help you take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level. So whatever we can do to help, please feel free to reach out because that's why we are here. We'll talk later. All right. Be back in here tomorrow with a Sunday recharge edition of 15 Minutes to Mastery. But until then, I can't wait to meet you.